Hi guys, I'm Alexa Reyes. So today I am going to be talking about coffee, where it comes from, how it's made, and why people consume coffee so much. Well, coffee has been one of the greatest brewed drinks since forever. But not everyone thinks about it as a bad health habit. Well, because coffee is not always good to drink a lot. So you may want to take a moment to think about what's so special about it. Why is coffee so popular? Well, coffee's popular because when you wake up in the morning, you need energy to wake yourself up. So, for breakfast, you eat your breakfast with your coffee that you plan to make. Or when you want to go to work or school to stay busy and awake, you just make yourself a coffee and save it for later, just to help you stay on task. And what flavors that people use or I use are vanilla, hazelnut, dark roast, and light roast. And many people simply enjoy coffee flavor and do not feel energy at all. Some people are simply addicted to caffeine. And some people like warm drinks such as coffee in the mornings. So not everyone thinks about coffee as a bad thing if they're all into caffeine when they don't need energy, which is not safe. Where does coffee come from? Well, coffee comes from Brazil, Vietnam, and Colombia. Or it can be planted in other parts of the US like California or Texas, or it could be outside of the US like Hawaii. Is it a long process before coffee gets to a store, or how it's made? Well, let's start with how it's made. Well, at first, coffee is made out of coffee beans that come out of a coffee cherry and split in half when you take out the seed. Well, they begin in a farm, and farmers plant the coffee beans. But it takes a couple years for all the coffee cherries to grow and ripe. So after they ripe, they take out the seeds and split it in half. And by the way, the coffee bean's white, and that means they're raw. So when you take it out, you start to roast it from light green to dark brown. So after that, you deliver it into stores or coffee shops like Starbucks or Coffee Bean, or in a market like Walmart or Winco's or something, whatever you recommend. Or it doesn't have to be delivered as coffee beans. It could be delivered all grinded or instant. That's different. So is coffee good or bad? Well, I recommend coffee as both good and bad. So what's good about coffee is that it keeps you awake and busy when you need some energy or when you feel tired and you need to concentrate on your job or a project from school or anything. You just need to make yourself a coffee just to make you feel good and not sleepy. And what's bad about it is that you're a caffeine addict. Well, if you're a caffeine addict, it can cause problems like a very bad anxiety, a headache, dehydration, and dizziness. So if you want all that to stop, I recommend you sticking with water. And water is the only thing that can keep you hydrated in a healthy way. So overall, there are pros and cons in regards to coffee. It continues to be a popular item in stores, restaurants, and many homes. While many people consume coffee, the facts about coffee go unnoticed. However, coffee has been around for a very long time, and many people seem to enjoy it too much to stop drinking it. Well, just because it tastes good. Well, I agree it tastes good, but I'm careful. So I wouldn't recommend drinking it a lot every day. I rather drink it just in mornings. Now that we all know where coffee comes from, how it's made, what's good and bad about it, and I want to thank you all for watching. You all have a great day, and happy sipping.